Is it time to give revolvers a chance? Let's talk about that. Hey, everybody, it's Mike with Personal Protection Academy. Have you given up on revolvers or have you given revolvers a chance? Let's talk about revolvers as a personal defense or a concealed weapons option. So, your standard revolver is going to, this is a hammerless revolver. It's going to hold 5 or 6 rounds typically. Your most common ones come in 38 special, 357, but there's a lot of options as far as caliber is concerned. As you compare it to, this is a straight SIG 365, and so they're roughly the same size, right? So, but have you given up on revolvers or even tried a revolver? Is it something that you even explored? So let's talk about revolvers as a possibility. So let me be straightforward and honest. We do have a revolver in our self-defense um, uh, set up at home for home defense, but I don't have a revolver on my CCW. And that doesn't mean I'm opposed to it. Here's some positives for a revolver. A revolver compared to a semi-automatic is going to have a whole lot less opportunity for malfunctions. A revolver is going to be much easier to operate. And the revolver is going to generally be, with some exceptions, more concealable than a typical semi-automatic handgun. Now you do have, while this is a snub nose barrel, you do have 3-inch and 4-inch and 6-inch and 8-inch and 10-inch barrels, which are less concealable. But there's a lot of variations in the revolvers. The concealability and the simplicity of the revolver is a great option. It's also a great option to hide in pockets. The one thing, this is a positive and a negative, but this trigger press, you're generally with a double action only revolver without a hammer. This double action trigger is going to be about 9 pounds. The positive side, that's a good safety. On the negative side, it's a hard trigger press, and it's going to be hard to hit precision shots even at distance. Now, let's talk about the diversity of a double action, single action revolver. So if you've got a hammer, an external hammer here, you can fire the revolver with the hammer forward, and that's that double action, roughly 9-pound trigger pull. Or you can cock that hammer to the rear, and that's going to give you a very crisp, roughly 2 to 3 pound trigger pull. Great for precision shot, even at distance. So what are the negatives of a revolver? Generally, with some minor exceptions, they're going to hold about 5 to 6 rounds only. In addition, if you've seen one of your friends try to reload a revolver quickly, it's not going to happen. Yes, you can include strips and moon clips and reloaders, and that makes things easier. I encourage you, if you're going to carry a revolver for a concealed weapon, for personal defense, well, as a concealed weapon, definitely have some sort of strip or moon clip as a loader. Then what we're also looking at is, let's talk about a negative of that 9-pound trigger press. Whether it's all of the trigger presses on a double action or a double action, single action, that is going to be hard to press that trigger. I have met some people that don't have the physical strength to pull 9 pounds of pressure. Then in addition, it's going to make your first shot, or your shot with that double action, is going to be a harder, less accurate shot. It is great for up close and personal, but you're going to have difficulty with precisions. So have you given the revolver a chance? They're super simple. They're great little options. Pick it up and go with it. But I think that you want to go ahead and go to the range with a friend or an instructor who has a revolver or several revolvers and try them out. I do love a good revolver. They're great little guns, and they can be really powerful as well. So that's it. What do you think about revolvers? Have you given revolver a chance? Are you Are you willing to try now? What do you think? Leave your comments down below. Tell us what you think of revolvers and tell us what kind of revolvers you have. And do you carry them concealed and use them for home defense? Okay, we will see you next time on the range. Bye-bye.